This section I will be covering over today is why unemployment rate is so important and how to calculate. Our first question is, unemployment that exists because it takes time for workers to search for a job that suits them the best is A. Frictional unemployment, which partly accounts for natural rate of unemployment. B. Frictional unemployment, which does not help account for natural rate of unemployment. Structural unemployment, which partly accounts for natural rate of employment. Or D. Structural unemployment, which does not help account for natural rate of employment. So if you look at this question carefully, unemployment is saying that unemployment that exists because it takes time for the workers to search for a job. When it takes the employment to search for a job, we know that it's frictional. Frictional is basically when one person is looking for a job in a specific field, searching for a specific field of its contributions. On the other hand, we know structural unemployment is when for example, there's a job where it has 10 slots available but 50 applicants, where it's harder to get accepted into. So for this answer, you can eliminate C and D because it's not dealing with structural unemployment. And then we are left with A and B. We know that frictional unemployment is partly accounted for natural rate of unemployment. So the answer will be A, where it does account for natural rate of unemployment. The next question we have is, Meredith is looking for a job for working as a computer programmer. Although her prospects are good, she still hasn't yet taken a job. Julie is looking for a job in steel mill, where every time she shows up for an interview, there are more people looking for work than there are openers. Someone waiting in line with her tells her it's been way long in time. The choices we have here is A. Meredith and Julie are both frictionally unemployed. B. Meredith and Julie are both structurally unemployed. C. Meredith is frictionally unemployed and Julie is structurally unemployed. And D is Meredith is structurally unemployed and Julie is frictionally unemployed. As we see this, we know that it says for Meredith that she has the prospects of being available for the job, but she hasn't yet taken the job. So we know that she does have the prospect and she's still looking for it. So that is an example of frictionally unemployed. On the other hand, Julie is applying for a job, but there are more people looking for work in their openings. So when you have less jobs than more applicants, that is structurally unemployed. And the only one that fits that is C, where it says Meredith is frictionally unemployed and Julie is structurally unemployed. The next question we have is, providing training for unemployed individuals is primarily intended to reduce A. Frictional unemployment, B. seasonal unemployment, C. structural unemployment, or D. cyclical employment. We can cancel out frictional unemployment because you do not need training to cause unemployment for individuals. Seasonal unemployment would just cause no employment because it's seasonal. And then we have C, which is structural unemployment. This is the answer because structural unemployment, if you have training, if you cause training which will give you a better resume or exceed you to beat the competition, this will allow individuals to primarily intend. It will reduce unemployment. So the answer is C, structural unemployment. Next question is, most economists would agree that eliminating unemployment insurance would A. increase unemployment because people would quit jobs they thought they were not secure. B. Increase employment because if government didn't provide unemployment insurance, private firms would offer superior insurance. C. Reduce unemployment and so improve economic well-being. Or D. Reduce unemployment, but they disagree about whether economic well-being would enhance by such a change. So you know that private companies, for example, any company, if they were eliminating unemployment insurance, this would also reduce unemployment. And if you reduce unemployment, you know for a fact you can eliminate questions A and B. Now you're left with C and D. Answer choice D is a better choice than D because when you're limiting uninsurance, they also disagree about whether economic well-being would be eliminated by such a change. You, by the causing of insurance, you're not sure whether or not it will cause a change in the economic well-being. So that's the best answer, choice D. Our next question we have is, Ellen decides to hire some additional workers for her vinyl siding factory. The equilibrium wage is $14 per hour. Efficiency wage theory suggests that it is reasonable for Ellen to offer A, $14 per hour, B, less than $14 per hour since some people would be willing to work for less, C, less than $14 an hour to prevent shirking, or D, more than $14 an hour so that it attracts a better pool of applicants. We know that the efficiency wage theory suggests that once you pay more to an employee, they will be more productive and it will attract more people. So the best answer choice for this is D, more than $14 per hour, so as to attract a better pool of applicants. Because when you pay more to an individual, they will work more. The last question here is, Henry Ford blank was forced by a union to pay $5 per day, B, paid $5 per day to replace shirking workers as an example to the union, C, believe that paying $5 a day would increase worker productivity, or D, paid $5 a day to illustrate he was a humanitarian. What I stated before was that when you're paying more money per day to somebody, this would also increase the worker's productivity. Because if you think about it, when you're paying somebody more money, they would work more hard and increase the amount of labor done. So the answer choice for this is C, believe that paying $5 a day would increase worker productivity. Thank you.